Um, I went to, oh, hold on, let me turn that down. I went to buy weed for my lady yesterday. She gave me her debit card to purchase the weed with. And so I had her debit card and her ID. So I went to buy weed. Today, she was like, I need my driver's license and my debit card. I'm going to go get my hair done. So I was like, here you go. And I gave her my ID and her ID, left her debit card in my wallet. So that's what she was calling frantically, like, I don't have my debit card. Can you please pick up the fucking phone? So I sent her a picture of her debit card so she could pay the nice lady and make her way home. So yeah, that was great. That's what just happened just now. Okay. Ready, set. Back to the game. Surprised they would accept the picture. No, Enril, they accept the fucking numbers on the debit card. She doesn't have them memorized, which I know there's a few people out there who memorize their debit credit card numbers, but we are not them. Okay. Everything they did there, they brought over here. I want to turn River in the third world slum. Okay, blah, blah. Hold on. You have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Okay, go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Oh, interesting. Well, anyone can have a picture card doesn't mean they would accept it, is what I meant. Well, yes, they would always accept it because every place that I've ever gone to in the past 5 years has online paying. So you can pay them, through their website more often than not. And also, she has her ID on her that matches that card. You never have to have a physical card almost at all anymore, unless they only accept chips in person, which I suppose that would work. But push comes to shove, I'd have to go down there, drive it down to her. Whatever. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I fucked up. I'm stupid. Let's go. Wait, they move containers?
Yes. I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Okay.
But enough about me and my fun container.
Oh, this container!
The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Wow. She is really flippant about rape and murder.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood isn't on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Mm-hmm. When I worked at a gas station, I would need to have the actual card. Yeah, no, Enril, I get what you're saying. I'm talking about, any, store that has a website. I know gas stations sort of have websites, but you don't really purchase anything or, set up appointments. Anything like that with a gas station.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Okay.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea.
Yeah.
Sure sounded
Probably
to me
worded
like
it
they killed
differently.
him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
There was a bullet in the hangman's head.
So they shot him.
He was shot in the head
Sounds pleasantly
before he was
surprised.
hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
It's impossible to say if he's telling the truth, sire.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my 2 little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
Slams his fist on the desk.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
Well, we believe that too.
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Cornell this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
The remaining mercenaries are organizing a tribunal taking on the Hardys.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
I don't believe, I think everything he said is a lie. Or sarcastic.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Oh. You don't seem too worried about it.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
He wants you to do more things for him before.
You mentioned a lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it will probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members.
Got it.
Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement.
Lie.
Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Everard, I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course. It's
Oh.
the least I can do for my good friend Harry.
Well, shit.
I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Well, that was very easy.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Okay, then.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wow! Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
What do we do, Chad? We take it or we don't? Ah, fuck you guys. fine. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Well, let's conclude the talk for now. Good talk.
Was it a good talk?
Yeah.
I'm not sure we made much headway here.
Yeah, we did.
I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Can I have my gun?
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Well, shit. All right, Chad, what do we say, man? I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
I'd have more money, Padone Rosso, but I buy drugs and healing items a lot. I've bought a lot of those. And books and stuff.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you.
Also, I haven't pawned
You just
anything.
need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think of this?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
You mean the fishing village?
Yes, the little cul-de-sac on the coast, where all the men have drowned, in either the sea or the bottle. A gloomy place, doesn't have that Union attitude.
You're already pretty deep into this. What's a little more? No one can see you here in Martinez.
There was a... guys, help me remember. There was some hidden item on the... Like, I used my Inland Empire, and I saw, like, a hidden item on the Gislane Road. And it was, like, right by the water locker, or they mentioned the water lock. Ah, it was a tape. Spool of tape. That's what it was. Thank you. It's like a spool of tape in a bush or something. Okay. What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you.
You bet.
Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I heard there was some trouble with the water lock, but it should be fixed now. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist.
I met a girl named SL who said she's working with you.
Funny. That doesn't ring any bells, Harry.
Funny. She was trying to set up a narcotics operation in the old church on the coast.
Oh, that Sal. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some melodic music in there.
Did you also tell her to start an amphetamine lab?
Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral and debauched. Frankly, a health risk. But what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen to, the drugs they do while they listen to that music?
It sounds to me like you are trying to start an amphetamine lab in the district. And you're using some delinquents you found, God knows where, to set it up and run it for you.
Found God knows where? That Acel is the daughter of Miko the Kebab, a man who once killed a guy with a kebab.
That's why they call him that.
I think a daughter of a man who killed a man with a kebab can handle running a little nightclub, don't you?
Say kebab one more time. Miko the Kebab, really?
Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might have been Conrad.
Anyway, I shut down the amphetamine production, but let them go on with a nightclub plan.
A nightclub?
Mm-hmm.
Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a non-alcoholic lager. Nightclubs don't interest me. But here I am, talking about myself, when you have much more important things going on. Tell me, Harry, how can I help you?
I did it, Everard. I made it even shadier.
What?
The brew, the shady brew.
Oh, how could I forget your little side project? Well done, Harry.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Don't even tell me what it was.
Okay.
But good job.
Sounds good.
I love it when workers take the initiative like this.
A few details from the murder.
Most certainly, Harry.
Never mind.
Nothing bright
No, I
by
got
all
it.
means, Harry. What's on your mind?
All right, I'll talk to you later. I got an autosave, so that's good. Get 2 signatures, right? A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner handed you to Evercrow. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
I'm gonna look at the zoning plan.
The youth
Right in
center
front of him, I
cuts
guess.
into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
Hold on, let's get out of here real quick before we talk about this much more. I don't want to talk about it in front of the guy in case he overhears me. I have another skill point too. Cigarettes are still working.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Shit.
If anything, it's
Still a bad check, man. I hate it. Even if I put a point in rhetoric. Well, let's do the logic thing first. There we go. Do I have logical? Hey, get out of here. I'll pet you when I feel like it, not when you say to. God damn it, dog. +3 logic. Do I have any other logical clothing? Ah, that's a big one. That's 2. That's +2 there. That's a good one. That's -1. I think that's it. I don't know if I have an overcoat that gives me logic. Pretty sure I don't. Oh, I already have it on. Okay. So we got a +4 to logic. Nope.
you take the legal documents out of
Oh
the
yeah,
envelope.
here we go.
A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan.
Let's find a
in the
loophole in the
addendum.
deal.
there is no loophole.
Damn
The
it!
simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, these people are gonna have to move away. Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Everard's people could be watching you here. Oh yeah, I'm too close to the situation right here, of course. Is the channel point emblem what I think it is? Well, if you click on it and you see what the channel points are called, I bet you could figure that out, Revolver. I don't know what that would do. Rhetoric, huh? Well, I don't want to try that test. I don't want to put a point in there until I get some better rhetoric clothing or bonuses to it. So, no, god damn it, active. Oh, map, that's what I want. Logic. I've got my logic clothes on. So I'm going to put a point in logic right now. Where are you? Where are you, logic? There you are. Level it up. I got 2 checks to make with this. Might as well do that now.
Yes?
Alright. Why did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure.
No,
They
it's all
sent
good.
you to
Don't worry,
Slight,
Revolver.
Precinct 57.
Wait. No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second.
No.
You're a raging alcoholic
Listen.
who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb.
I mean...
You weren't sent here to win.
Come on. I mean, come on. Kim, what if my precinct sent me here because I'm a fuck-up? Like it's a joke.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old.
Hey!
You've made it this far. Something has brought you.
Ow!
We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did,
Okay.
they are in for a surprise.
Thank you.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Alright. I will. I'll let it go. Let's head over, since we got our logic bomb on, let's head over to, Can I fast travel from here? Fucking no. Alright, fine.
This is the night watchman's
Right.
bed. Take it. It's just there.
I'm gonna take
I
it.
don't know about stealing people's very colorful clothes like that.
What? Why didn't I take it before? And why didn't I take it when Kim wasn't around? Royal Carabiner jacket, carabiner pants. This is gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Okay. I want to see these new things here. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the best outfit ever. Oh, and yet another logic. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's Revolutionary Alienation, the skill I never got. Never mind. It was the one it replaced. No, I mean, the top ain't it, but the bottoms definitely are it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, reaction speed. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, a large Farva, thank you for the 52 months. Welcome back. All right, now I should be able to fast travel from here, I think. Also, I never, like, I don't know what to do with fucking Measurehead. Like, I can't, like, take a swing at him or nothing?
Your race descent has only worsened. Racist.
Welcome to He Must Think.
I am not like them. Your silence betrays.
Like, he's just gonna stand there. Just gonna stand there for all eternity because I missed my opportunity to knock him out. Not that I could. My physique is very shitty. You already have access where you got... There's a package behind him that I want to get, though. There's a pick-upable thing. I want it. Fuck, I wanted to go to the church, not here. All right, there we go. Drugs raise learning cap, but they're bad, quote unquote, for your health.
Yes, what is it?
Pretty good chance. 8, 9, 10. So I need a 6 or better. You guys want to give me a little boosty for the logic? Give me a +1 in intellect, please. Make this check just a little tiny bit easier. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So 9, 10, 11, 5 or higher.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere in a long forgotten discussion behind a kitchen table in the evening light.
Suna, it is the origin point of the pail.
What?
The swallow, it's how it starts. It's the baby pail.
But Pale isn't here.
What?
We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No, we are 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
The pail is only an effect. A transition between the world and that.
Then what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing.
It's the final rest state for reality. Imagine all this never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply curdling milk.
But the milk, it clearly hasn't started curdling yet. We're here and the Pale is not.
One day when it's larger, it will be.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing. It's already started, starting with the sound.
And information.
Uh-oh.
Causing data losses in the East Insulindia
Yeah,
front.
what
Have
did
you considered
we
why
fucking...
it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in
This
addition
is-
to sound and data.
Terrible. I've discovered, like, the void, the nothing. Just like never ending story. The nothing has started enveloping shit. What can we do about it? Nothing. Luke's Fickle, thank you for the 32 months. It says 32 months, but it sure didn't feel that long. Good. I think. That's good, right? Man, as more of Lurker once I hear Zeke, this says choice votes. The vote is already over. Glad you guys are on top of this. I am too. I really am.
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind. Built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of Revachol settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but
all the failed businesses in the commercial area, all the failure in Martinez.
you think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
Yeah, even the revolution was defeated here. I mean, kind of anthroponetic history.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
No, both of them deserve to know, probably.
Then go tell them.
Okay. I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer.
Yep.
I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting.
I'm smart.
But I wouldn't say you know.
Don't give me any credit for being
This
the
is a
smart
guess.
cop.
One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window, cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
one more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Yeah, the club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection to perform in this district.
I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the Doom commercial area's electronic doorbell.
The creepy woman!
Yeah.
We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Anthroponetic crosstalk?
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover,
What?
or an echo of an event that took
Who
place
said former lover? No one
100
said
years
anything
ago.
about that. What are you talking about?
Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining it to me.
Anytime.
All right, bye. That was very strange. Shit. What the fuck? I just discovered a hole, like, that's gonna, like, everything is going to be just nothingness, and we're just gonna dance. Sounds good. Sounds real good. All right, now to solve this murder, which seems kind of trivial at this point. All right, the new thought, cleaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in the boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again. And yet there's a pattern emerging. Interesting. All right, we are cleaning out our to-do list here. The victims, I still don't know who to talk about this, but since we're here in this place, we should probably do the talking to all these guys that we hadn't talked to yet. The Father and Son and the Holy Ghost. Oh yeah! We dance on the edge of reality! Yeah! Alright, save.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to him, pointing the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, hold on. Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
I remember Code telling me about this guy. I think this might be a history lesson. What was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Oh, how do you know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Oh, the child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Well, what's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Research and development. It says it right here on the fucking sign. I don't think I've ever heard of this Felt Electrical.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
Oh yeah?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. While Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management, Felt built this side of town for R&D.
I wanted to ask something
But
else.
of course, what else?
I want to thank you for the information. I'm leaving.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain.
You bet.
A very interesting conversation indeed.
I am not in the mood to listen to any of this right now.
Kingdom of Conscience. The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded.
Okay.
Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on Earth.
More or less dialogue options: heal +1 morale, learning cap for volition, logic raised to 5. Don't care. I'm going to get rid of that as soon as I can. That is not a good enough thought to keep. I want cleaning out the rooms. I want to know what that is. That's so mysterious. Man, if I didn't have to waste skill points on learning and unlearning, or if I didn't have to waste skill points on finding out what the thoughts do, god damn, that sucks. Was there something over here? I think there was people over here, right? Yeah, there we go. Is this the cryptozoologist? One of them, maybe?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Wait a minute. Are you my lizard brain?
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Hold on. Crypto-fascist is a fucking thing?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morel, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Man to man, you shouldn't leave your woman unattended in a cafeteria surrounded by communists. Lena sent me, she's really worried about you, is waiting for you to get back. All right, I'll let you guys decide. What do you guys want to do? You want to do the straight answer or the fucking troll answer? It's close. Close vote. Man to man, shouldn't leave your woman unattended in a cafeteria surrounded by communists.
The lieutenant sighs at your flagrant misogyny.
Kim, shut up. Hold on, let me get a Kim I hate up there. There he is. Kim, shut up. You don't know how to have fun.
The cryptozoologist's companion says nothing, but nods approvingly in your direction.
Oh, the fascist liked that I was misogynistic. Yeah, you bet.
So that's what this is.
Oh shit, that was 78.
Lena sent you.
Holy shit.
Can't say I blame her. We've been here for days. That darn water lock is broken, and we can't go under the 881.
Yeah, that was me. I broke it, but it's fixed now. Or the water lock's been fixed. It was fixed when I crossed it. Okay, did we tell him the truth or did we lie? All right, Rock. You popped in and pop out again, huh? All right. See you later. The truth it is. Yeah, that was me. I broke it, but I fixed it now.
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage?
Yeah.
There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
No, I jumped over the canal in my motor carriage, tearing through the Samaritan butter sign, which fell into the canal, blocking the gates. I used the pawn shop as a launch ramp.
Why?
Because I needed to drive into the ocean.
Sure. But you said the water lock is fixed now. So we can go back.
Did he say we can go back now?
Would you stop being so far away and join this conversation, or don't? I hate when people like you do this.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Yes, Gary.
See, Lena? Tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Phasmid's a bit of netting, okay.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work. For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
Tell me about this Phasmid, more about these traps to... No. Oh, I'm gonna get going. What I really want to do... Okay, we did that, so we're good there. Is, I think I'm gonna put another point in rhetoric. Oh, shit. Which one of my fucking thoughts is giving me the -1? Nope. There it is. Lawjaw is giving me a -1 in rhetoric. I gotta get that container open, goddammit. It's impossible. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Can I fast travel? No, I'm not close enough. Okay. Okay, this should be close enough. Right? There we go. To the container! Oh yeah, remind me when I'm done with this check whether I, pass or fail to go get that tape or whatever. I know. I'm wondering where Mom is too, buddy. All right. What we need is rhetoric, and the only rhetoric thing I have is this. So my rhetoric's at a +1. +2. Chad, give me a point in intellect. Let's do this. Let's get this shit done. Come on now, give me a point in intellect, baby. Let's go.
You're back before the cargo container.
God.
Its draw
6, 7,
has
8,
not
9.
lessened since you were last here.
9 or higher.
If anything,
Fuck.
it seems to have grown slightly. And, as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Gotta do more points, I guess. Oh well. Oh, wait a minute. What's... I've... logic. There you go. Logic. Nice dress shirt there. Got some good logic. Crowbar won't do it, man. Crowbar does not help. It's the reason why it's rhetoric, because you gotta talk the door into opening. It's not something you can do with brute force. I just gotta keep putting points into rhetoric when I get them and try it again. If I don't want to save scum it, which I don't. All right, before we forget again, let's go get that tape. By the lamps, right? Said it was by the lamps of the water locks or something like that. Walk back to the canal, see if you find any tapes. Crib work is a melody, right? Okay. Oh, haha, here we go.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-colored ribbons of magnetic tape are
Look at
caught
that.
in its branches, fluttering in the breeze.
Do I still have physical instrument? Yep, anti-object task force. I still have it. Piss off, nature!
The hawthorn tree is not an inanimate object.
That healed me.
It is a living thing. The thunk against the bark echoes with discontent. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. A wintry breeze blows by, making the magnetic tape flutter.
All right, here we go. Give me that.
With slow and deliberate
low roll, but we
motions,
still got it.
Pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for?
Right. As for Egghead, I promised to make him his Van Eyck jam just to hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I think at least one of the ravers would know how to fix a broken tape if they want to set up a nightclub.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street.
That's what my brain
We
just
shouldn't
said.
waste our time.
Good idea. He might have the tools. The tape projector in the pawn shop uses similar tape.
Good, Hawthorne.
The hurt feelings of the tree are not alleviated by this sudden display of care and emotion. You manipulative bastard. The younger stems and branches
shit.
are adorned with sharp thorns that scratch your hand.
Piss off, nature.
The hawthorn tree is not an inanimate
Oh,
object. The
you
gnarled
can only do it
hawthorn-
once. You can only get it once. Shit. But yeah, punching it twice was worth it, though. You're right.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Hey, do you know how to fix this?
You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but
Great, can you do it, please? It's important. I need to be able to play this tape for someone.
I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty worthless.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you know that old church down on the coast?
Yes. What about it?
I helped some young ravers turn this place into a nightclub, and they play these weird beats there, which they call anal dick music.
Is it any good?
No, that's the
Music,
thing.
I mean.
You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes. This tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this.
I am.
Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
Oh, Mom's home. Mom's home. The puppies are happy.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
Wait, this took just a few moments. That was at least... Oh, more than just a few moments. This was 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult. Although I had to mend the tape in a few places. Anyhow, it's yours now.
Oh, man. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects.
I'd
Try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions.
Yep, got it.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Whoa, have some armor?
All right. Let's see it.
I've got these sabatons.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I don't
no,
need
he
bloodthirsty
doesn't.
mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys. Besides,
Fair enough.
this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yep. Oh, there we go. Yep. I'm gonna sell all my... There we go. Sell all my postcards. I've never used them for anything at all. Whoa, hello. Hi there.
Hey.
Do you want to show me show this?
I only did a trim, so I didn't want you to get like mad at me. So you can't get mad at me in front of them.
I wouldn't get mad at you. I want you to be happy. Let me see. Oh my God, honey!
I actually cut it.
Oh my God, you look so good!
Do I? Do you
It
like
looks so goddamn good.
Is it pretty?
It is excitingly pretty. Holy shit. Honey, you look great.
He is excited.
Dude.
You can touch it. You can play with it. It's all movie.
Wow.
Do you like?
That
I really
is
like it.
so
I think it looks
good.
so nice on me.
Oh my God, it does. It looks fantastic.
My hair wig.
It's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
I knew it was gonna be pretty good, but that is really, really good. Oh my God, look at that! It's all short. Look at that!
I'm so happy I don't have a lumpy
Did they bark
skull.
at you?
She jumped in my... No, they recognized me.
Oh, they recognize you? Okay.
But she, like, leapt in the air at my face.
Oh, man. It frames your face really nicely. Yep. Guys!
Thank you. I just wanted to come say hi. So you
Yeah.
see here.
Oh,
I couldn't wait to show you.
It looks so good, honey.
It is very... She did a really good job.
It is. She did.
It feels so
Very
healthy
good.
and nice. Weird story, though. The lady I booked with was, like, fired today. So, I show up and they're like, is your name Natalie? I was like, no.
Okay.
And they sat there and they were, like, looking through records and shit. And I was like, oh, my God, did I go to the wrong place? Like, I was, like, freaking out. I drove half hour into town. She was like, she's no longer with us anymore. And all day they were taking calls like, sorry. Like,
that is insane.
Happened. So I got a random girl, but I think she did a really good job.
She did an excellent job. That looks so good, honey. It really looks very, very good.
And I have a nice shaped head.
Yes,
I was
you
worried.
do.
I've never seen
it. You do.
It.
Very nice.
You would like it.
Good job.
Hi, guys.
It looks awesome. Everybody's saying you look amazing.
Thank you.
Yep.
It was 3 pounds of hair.
Meanwhile, Zeke looks like Artie Lang. Harsh, dude. Harsh, bro. But fair. Harsh but fair, for sure. All right. We got about another hour or so. Let's finish strong, shall we? Now that mom's home, put up the illusion. The grand illusion. There we go. The grand illusion is back. Nothing quite tastes like shattering the grand illusion. All right. Lottie freaking die. You have a hot girlfriend. Whatever. All right, here we go. So we pawned all that shit. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Another time. We got $16.96. Still not enough to buy that fucking game we want. Or those fucking shoes. And definitely not enough to buy this street lamp.
A typical Martinez street light.
700 real for that. I don't know how I'd ever get that. Why you're not using your Secret Lab chair? Because we both have Herman Millers that are just, frankly, they're better, in my opinion, than any gaming chair. Secret, it's an extra chair now for guests and what have you. Who's this fucking guy? Can we talk to him yet?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
Oh.
Actually, never mind.
Oh.
Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone.
Oh, no. What?
I can barely believe it.
Wait.
He's really gone.
He died?
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Vestigian, I have a Herman Miller Aeron, and she has a Herman Miller, that new one, the Herman Miller Logitech Embody, or whatever it's called. Oh, were those his clothes that I stole? I thought so. I got his pants on. I didn't know there was his pants. Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
How'd he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Oh, he died and I took his clothes. He was already dead.
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight and doesn't need handouts?
Well, the thing is, I was already at that booth and I searched it before, and that's how I knew shit about Renee. But his uniform was not available to take. This time it was. So I'm wearing a dead man's outfit, which Come on. Have you ever worn anything from a fucking thrift store? You've worn dead person clothes. 1980 revolver, 8 months. Don't get whiskey dick tonight. Okay, I won't. Promise. All right.
Guess he was about to head home. The dock workers found him in his civilian clothes and not the coquette uniform you confiscated.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Guess the joke's on him now.
Oh, whoopsie.
Won't even be buried in it.
I can't. Oh, fuck, man. They're really making me feel bad. He won't even be buried in the uniform he loved. Well, you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute cunt. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around.
Oh, man.
He was like an old viper.
Well, then I don't feel so bad.
The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids, and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
False Silent looks at you, his eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
And what happened to his medals?
I took them for myself. Took them to remember that old cunt. Nobody knew him better than I did. And I want to remember that old cunt by something.
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Here, something to remember your friend by.
Let me see. This was
I'm glad I
60
didn't pawn
years
it.
ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny... I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
Thanks, Kim. Are we best friends now? Can we go dancing again? Old people die. You better get ready too.
Yes.
Okay. A strange expression runs across the wrinkled face and vanishes without a trace.
He finds comfort in the thought.
We all got to go sometime, officer. Everyone I love is already there. Probably waiting for me.
Yep.
I'm not afraid to die.
That's right.
It's been a good run, and I really miss my friends.
We are both very sorry for your loss.
Speak for yourself. The guy
Death
was a
of a
cunt.
friend
You
is
heard
a
him.
terrible thing.
It is what it is. Part of life. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
Well, too bad Renee's gone. I was hoping to ask him about Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Why didn't he like him?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communards. They called them the bells of revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore. Yes. What about...
Yes, he finally...
We all got to go somewhere.
We are both...
Hold on.
It is what it is. I
know.
just don't
Same
know
shit.
anymore. About anything, really.
Alright, bye for now. Alright, now let's see. What other mysteries do we have to solve here? Let's go, let's go talk to the victim again. Let's go talk to What's-Her-Butt. We're giving her a couple of days to fucking get over it. Or whatever. Well, she lied about the whole thing anyway, so. She's not getting over anything. Does Zeke not realize we can see his balls? What are you talking about? What balls? My eyeballs? You can definitely see my eyeballs. That's nothing big. Ooh. All right. See if there's anything new you want to share with us, lady.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions.
Okay, what was it?
Pertaining to a murder investigation.
So that doesn't even matter. So I guess. Let's see.
Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about not my favorite topic, but okay. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now.
Later.
Later, maybe.
What? He is. No, he's gone now.
Him.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
All right. Okay.
How about we, change the subject?
Fucking fine. Okay, I guess we can't talk to her about it yet. Later, it's not later. Pissed me off so much, it takes 4 different loading screens to go from streets to class. Yeah, I know. And once I had a dream that... Hold on. Okay. So he was ending a stream and accidentally exposed his balls when he stood because he wasn't wearing pants. He ended the stream like normal, even though he knew we all saw. That's the way I do it, man. You can't play it off like an accident if you don't pretend like it was. Wait, wait, no, go back. What's this? There was that. She's made around 4 months of payments to this room. Holy shit. That's a lot of payments. All right, save. Talk.
It's you again. What is it?
Yeah, we did the date happened the first thing today. Me and Everard talked. You promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy.
Goddamn right I did.
She's making me play with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it, lawman?
That's right.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Everard sent word, right?
Yeah. I heard him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Illusionist Trixie with 70 months. Never stop subscribing. Never ever, baby. Illusionist Trixie. Who are you? I don't know this new name of Trixie. I want to know this name, but I don't know who I'm talking to. You don't have to say it. You obviously changed your name for a reason.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
All right. Class A says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Nope, she can't be trusted. And I just snitched on her like I said I wasn't gonna do. Whoopsies!
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
Damn it.
He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Hold on a second. That was my mission. One of my quests was to talk to them about the.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Right.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking
do it.
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Hey, poop doctor, thank you for 52 months. Fucking poop. All right. Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit.
Jerkwad?
Then come back and tell me these
How
soldiers
dare
the
you?
Apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Right. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions.
That's right.
They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Where'd you get this?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
All right. So you bugged him how?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Yo, Malrin with the 48 months. You made it 4 years, baby! Woo! Good job. Thank you for the 4 years of support. I appreciate you. Welcome back.
You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
I bet it gets hot for you, Fat Angus.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You know why. Won't you listen to it?
A door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of mowing down civilians. Farmers mostly.
That's enough for now. I'll get back.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine.
You do that.
I'll listen to it.
Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah? What about...
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Right.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass?
Oh, it's gonna hurt my morale.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Your room had one.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's too broken.
I'll go listen
You
to
do
it.
that.
I'm out of here. Fuck you. I'm leaving. All right, big autosave there. All right, let us let's listen to this while we're like in the middle of the floor. Magnetic tape acquired from Tardy supposedly holds a recording of the mercenary task force radio communications recorded via decryption station. Not a good omen. Requires boombox to play.
The portal reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape.
Das ist eine Revershow. Das ist a fucking village. I can almost see the...
Sausage! Sausage! Wait, say sausage! What happened to this tape? Someone recorded over it. Oh, nice. Right. Good job, guys.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens, too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
Who's this Cordy?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre.
Mm.
Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay, now what then?
I think we've got a few more
then what
questions
now?
for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll take that out of our hands then. Let's take that hat off. We hate that hat. Want that hat back on. There we go. Let's take that. Oh, let's put the kimono back on. I like those. Pants are great. Shirt's pretty good. Okay, that's a decent outfit. There, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. That feels like home right there. All right, so next up, let's take the hardcore tape back to the hardcores. Wait, do I have it? Ah. Doesn't fit any portable tape. Okay. Egghead will be stoked. Let's do it. Oh. What the fuck just happened? There we go. Oh, hey. Lady.
Oh, hello, dear.
I found your
There you
husband.
are. Goodness. How is he?
He's good.
Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, ma'am.
Yeah.
As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken.
Someone broke. I don't know who it
No,
was.
he's just finishing up somewhere.
I don't know. It wasn't me though. I said I don't know.
That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul.
Jesus.
Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Oh, fine. Fuck, I'll go get him. Jesus Christ. Fucking old ladies. All right. Church. Gotta go to the church. Have you ready to do the hardcore? Yeah. Would you like to have some hardcore music? Yeah. Wait, can I dance again?
Oh, the god of dance is back! I'm dancing with the god of dance!
So I can't dance again?
Goodbye, officer.
I wish I could dance again. That would be awesome.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
That was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined.
Yeah!
I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ike's jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
Oh, I can't wait.
A hand on his ear.
Let's listen.
He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready. Oh, shit, cutscene time. Sorry, I didn't realize it was going to be so loud.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper.
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
You're right, it's uncanny how well it all goes together. Something else must be going on here.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Lloyd's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No. This is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
All right, what do we think it is, guys? Local folk song remixed. Van Eyck must live around here. Or I agree with Noid. It's just luck. And Egghead's incredible mixing skills. What do we think? Ming. All right. Van Eyck must live around here. It's definitely his creation.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
What if we use that crazy sound of sulfur as soon as the experiment but tamed it, made it a pulse?
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore.
Okay. 9, 10, 6 or higher. We can get better. We can get better than that. We can do this. Interfacing. We got these are +2. Anything else give me interface? I think just the gloves, right? Those gloves. I already got +2 gloves. Yep, that's it. Just those +2 gloves. And we've got... Nope. We got some speed. Definitely can use some speed. There we go. Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
A better deal! Yeah!
11.
Medium car!
4 or higher? You guys want to give it to me? Give me that interface, or give me that motorics. Give me a point motorics, we can do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's do it. Let's get this hardcore shit going. Gimme. Yeah, bitch. 92%, that's pretty good. So, less anything but a 2 or a 3.
Sidechain the beat.
Critted the beat!
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the heads.
Okay, let's just go.
Sidechaining it, you said.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening.
Oh my god, I'm coming! I'm coming in my pants so hard! Oh, it's so hardcore! I'm coming in my pants so hard! Oh, I'm coming young!
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back,
This is gonna be
ready
good.
for the beat.
This is gonna be awesome.
I was born ready, Egg.
Thumbs up. Let's go. There we go. Now it's got some bass.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
It is!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
All right, Chad, you guys, tell me how to respond to that. This one is for the anal dick generation!
Introducing the ultimate sound!
Oh, it doesn't matter. We have tamed the sound, made it our
God damn
own!
it. This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church, the place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
Alright, goodbye, Egghead. We did it. We fucking did it. We made this place fucking bounce. Alright. Good, good. Okay. 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 We have another point to spend. Arno Van... Oh, that's right. We got a thought. +1 interfacing. Oh. It gives me +1 interfacing while I'm researching it? I don't think anything's ever given me a plus while I'm researching it. That's mostly all negatives. Arno Van Eyck. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno Van Eyck in disguise. Egg? Well, I know what we must do, though. That's what we must do. We must go and open this fucking cargo container. And we're gonna keep putting goddamn points in rhetoric until we do it! God, I wish I would save Scum. But I'm too hardcore for that! Too hardcore to save Scum! I have Siggy's, right? Do I have one more? I have at least one more Siggy, right? Or am I out of Siggy's? Oh, good. Okay. I got one more. All right. All right, we're gonna get this goddamn door open. All right, the only thing that increases my rhetoric is a polo. Yeah, there we go. Polo shirt. That's all I have for rhetoric. I can smoke the last ciggy. There we go. My intellect is raised. You guys want to give me another point here? Give me a point in intellect, please. All right. 7.
You're back before the cargo container.
Oh man,
Its
7, 8,
draw
9,
has
10.
not lessened since
8
you were
or
last
higher.
here.
Let's
If
go!
anything, it seems, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Okay. Okay. Shh. Shh. Hello, is anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Ahoy! Come on in!
Mega rich light bending guy.
You can't be serious.
What? Oh, okay. Fuck you, Kim, in your face. Oh, what is this? What have we done?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital.
Wait, look at my money. You see what happened to my money? Look, it went crazy.
The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Well, okay. What do we do? Do we squint or do we cover our eyes, guys? I got stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks, honey. Oh, we gonna squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
If I can get out of here with this money, man, I'm gonna go buy myself a fucking street lamp.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello!
Welcome. Come in, make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Scrubby's gonna get himself one of them $300 haircuts. This one's lost its pizzazz.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual.
Can I have money?
And you are?
Money, I want money.
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harry Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
How did you become so rich?
Oh Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money.
I need
and
money!
every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
It is!
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
That is a lie. That is an out-and-out lie.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Grad. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money.
Oh
my
God.
assets are so diversified
Oh.
that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them,
Not really.
Not really.
All right, what do we say to him, guys? Be nasty. Thank you for the 18 months. Welcome back. Yes, Kim's portrait is Scott. In fact, it is. It's great. All right. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of that wealth to the rest of society?
Sure. And they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy. Do you know how many jobs it takes to build and maintain a racing yacht?
Hold on. Yeah, I just got the world's most laughable centrist. Thousands?
Dozens, at least.
Oh.
Of course, in the
Okay.
future, it'll all be automated. But my point is this. Every man gets what he earns. It's the height of tyranny to take that from him.
Man, being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly.
Yeah.
It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Hey.
What?
All this talk
What?
about money has made you lose the thread.
Yeah, what's the
What
thread?
is going on with the light in this place?
Who cares? I want
That's
money.
what you need to ask him about.
There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how to put it, but you look a little different somehow.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, you can't even see you as if it's something having to do with light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Have people noticed this when talking to Bezos or seeing him on screen? Does the light bend? So what is our coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998, repeating. That's not good for you.
Are you telling me that you are so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question.
You think Kim is rich
Where
because of
are
that,
we
yeah.
Exactly.
We're in Martinez, the district of Revachol, the former capital of the world.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Right. Oh, God. The nerve. Well, why don't you help him? You got so much money, it can't make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it.
Filthy
Except
sea animals.
More seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Yeah, that does sound pretty tiresome.
Don't get me wrong. They're nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
Wow, that's actually very true.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals such as yourself. For example, no problems at all.
So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
Wink. You're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone?
Shut up, Kim! I'm not asking for you, I'm asking for me!
To be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money!
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man.
Based on my appearance?
As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines.
Oh, shit.
Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
I don't know. What do I say to him? Gets me almost nothing. Thank you for your kindness. Are you sure you don't have any more? I thought you were a billionaire. Really? Really, guys? Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. You know, maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Conceptualization godly. Present a sound investment plan, but I get a -2 because of my fucking art degree. That's fucking great. We should get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for stopping by. If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and do a hard save right there. And we'll come back. I think we're gonna try that save. I think we're gonna try that tomorrow.